Let's take a tour of the Day One agreement, also known as the Day One questionnaire report. From your dashboard, under a particular employee's name, you'll see where it says View Day One Agreement. Let's go ahead and click on that. We'll take a look at Lori Olson. The Day One agreement report, or often referred to as our agreement, will open up as a PDF document. So depending upon how your browser or device handles PDF documents, it might open up in a fresh browser or a fresh window, or it may actually download completely to your computer. As you page through the document, you'll notice that it's essentially broken up into 6 sections. Let's go ahead and look at the first section as our example of basically how to use the report. The report is really designed to be a guided conversation that the supervisor has with the employee, ideally on day one, but certainly within the first week of starting the new job. The 6 sections are really subscales that were measured in the Day One questionnaire. The section starts out with a brief description that's really produced based on the responses to which the employee responded to in the Day One questionnaire. Begin the conversation by reading that description aloud to the employee. This one is giving a description of Lori's learning style. After reading the description, just follow the progress here and ask the employee, or Lori in this case, does this description seem accurate to you? Allow the employee to answer yes or no. Certainly from time to time an employee will say, no, that doesn't really sound that much like me. That's okay, no problem at all. Simply then ask them, okay, if that doesn't quite sound right, how is it that you best learn? What is your style? Go ahead and describe it to me. And then you can use this space to go ahead and write down what the employee tells you. If they do say yes, then you can go ahead and read the recommendation that's provided from the system on the left side of the page. And this is really saying, based on Lori's learning style in this situation, these are some recommendations as what you, the supervisor, can do to help adjust perhaps the way that you're teaching Lori some of the things to really help her learn it efficiently and effectively the way that she does that best. And finally, you want to ask the employee, would doing this, would utilizing these tips really help you learn this job a little quicker, a little bit better, a little bit more efficiently? Again, allow the employee to answer yes or no. And then finally, you want the employee to just initial to acknowledge that this particular piece of the conversation has taken place and that everyone is on the same page. As you scroll through the report, you'll notice that section 2 is exactly the same format, but the content is about Lori's preferred way of being motivated. Section 3 is really about how Lori kind of comes into a new organization, figures out a new culture, really their approach to starting a new job. Section 4 is about the employee's approach to tasks and duties. Are they someone who's very structured, or perhaps someone who's a little bit more unstructured? Section 5 is really how this person is going to approach the relationships with the people that you provide services to. And then the last section is all about the employee's values. In the Day One questionnaire, the employee is given a list of values which they're asked to pull over as those that are most important and then sort according to their priority for that particular person. What you end up with is a list of their most important values which really guide how they're going to work and make decisions about taking care of the people that you serve. On the right side of the page is space for you to jot down some words or notes about the organization's values, perhaps its mission. And then you and the employee can kind of compare their list of values against the list of values that the organization holds. And there's some questions below to kind of guide that discussion. What's similar, what's in alignment, what's maybe missing, and perhaps how can we help get these two lists in a little bit more alignment. And that's really all there is to the Day One agreement or the Day One questionnaire report. It's designed to be a guided conversation to help you, the supervisor, really understand this new employee, how you can best help them be successful, how you can guide them and lead them, as well as giving you an opportunity to really validate that you know who this person is and you are here to help them be successful. Good luck with your day one conversations and have a great day.